And our last chapter of the semester is chapter 25, which is pediatric and adult dosage calculation based on weight. So a lot of times we have to calculate medications based on weight, especially if they're critical calculations for adults or pediatrics. And anytime we have a kiddo, we calculate based on weight. Even if you get a bottle of kids Tylenol at the store, it's going to be calculated by weight because all kiddos are not built the same. My son is 17 months old and he is taller than a little girl that we know that's almost 2.5. So there are definitely, all kids are not created equal as far as size goes. So we have to be very careful to make sure that we give accurate medication dosages, and we base those, like I said, on weight. We are not going to worry about BSA, body surface area, but we are going to do weight-based dosing. So the first thing that we need to do is make sure that the weight we have for our pediatric patient or adult patient or whatever is in kilograms. We have to make sure we are using kilograms. So that's going to be your number one step. If it's already in kilograms, cool, you can move on. If it's not, then you have to calculate that. And again, to calculate kilograms, we take our pounds divided by 2.2 to get kilograms. Make sure that that is on your cheat sheet and that you are familiar with that, even though we haven't done calculations like that in a while. So you can do dimensional analysis to figure that out if you need to, but again, I feel like if you just take your pounds divided by 2.2, that's much easier than doing dimensional analysis to figure out your kilograms. Okay, so here's an example of that. If you need to practice, we will do total practice, or we'll do more practice when we are reviewing for this section. Neonates, like really tiny babies, are weighed in grams, but we are not going to worry about that. We're not going to do any calculations with grams. So when we calculate pediatric dosing or even adult dosing on critical care medications, we calculate the total daily dosage, and we do that in milligrams per kilogram per day. Okay, this says milligrams per pound per day, but ignore that. Milligrams per kilogram per day is what we're going to focus on. And then we're going to divide our daily dose by the number of doses to be administered. So make sure that you know how to find that as well, because you're not going to see an order that says to give it 4 times a day. You're going to see an order that says to give it every 6 hours, and you need to know that that's 4 times a day. So let's see. You're going to have a recommended daily dosage. So this is a recommended daily dosage for, like I said, it's going to be in milligrams per kilogram. So this is going to be specific to each medication, and then you're going to find out what that recommended daily dose is for your specific patient. So we have a safe dose range, okay? Your safe dose range is going to be the high and the low range of what's recommended. So you might have something that says it's recommended to give 5 to 10 milligrams per kilogram per day. So you have to find that range. You have to find the high end and the low end. And then you're going to get your total amount for the day, and then you have to divide it by however many doses you're giving in that 24-hour period. So let's see. So we have an order for Dilantin, 30 milligrams, PO, Q8 hours. The kiddo weighs 18 kilograms. Cool, we're already in kilograms. We don't have to do a conversion there. And the recommended dose is 5 milligrams per kilogram per day in 2 or 3 equally divided doses. So we want to know if this dose is safe. So our order is for 30 milligrams, Q8 hours, and our weight is 18 kilograms, and then the safe dose range, this one's not really a range, it's just safe dose of 5 milligrams per kilogram per day. Okay, so let's go here. So if our order is 30 milligrams, Q8 hours, we need to know that Q8 hours is 3 doses in 24 hours. And to find that out, if you weren't sure off the top of your head, you would just do 24 divided by 8. So 24 hours of the day divided by every 8 hours gives you 3 doses. And our weight is 18 kilograms. So we're gonna find our safe dose here. And to do that, we're gonna do 5 milligrams times our 18 kilograms, and we get, let's see, 5 times 18, and we're going to get 90 milligrams per day. That is what is safe for our specific kiddo that weighs 18 kilograms, okay? So now I wanna know if this is safe, okay? So I need to know how much I'm going to give in 24 hours. So I'm gonna give 30 milligrams times 3 doses, and that is going to equal 90 milligrams per day. So this is our safe dose range, or our safe dose here, our recommended dose, and this is our order, and yes, it is safe. If you were to do any calculation and come up with something other than 90, it would not be safe because we don't have a range here. We just have one specific number for the dose. So let's do another example of that. Let's see. So if a doctor orders a medication for a child that weighs 63 pounds, and the safe dose range for this kiddo is, safe dose range is 50 milligrams per kilogram per day. Let's see. And we just straight up want to know what the safe dose is. So it's not giving us an order. We just want to know what the safe dose is. Oh, and this says to do, let's see, Q 8 hours. So we already know that that's going to be 3 doses. So now we are going to figure out what our weight in kilograms is. So 63 pounds divided by 2.2, and we get, let's see, 28.6 kilograms, okay? Now we're gonna do our math. 50 milligrams times 28.6 kilograms, and we get 50 times, let's see, it was 28.6, and we get 1,430 milligrams per day. And now I want to know how much that is if I do 3 doses. So 1,430 divided by 3, and I get 476.6666666, so 476.7 milligrams, and that is per dose, okay? So this is 476.7 milligrams per dose, all right? So let's see if I have an example that has a range in there. Here we go. The doctor orders a medication for a child that weighs 82 pounds. Okay, the safe dose range, SDR, for this child or for this medication is 10 to 12 milligrams per kilogram per day. Okay, so I want to know what the safe dose range is, and then my order is for, let's see, 100 milligrams Q6 hours. Okay, so I need to know what the safe dose range is and if this order is safe. Okay, so let's convert into kilograms. So 82 pounds divided by 2.2. 82 divided by 2.2, and I get 37 point, we're gonna call that 37.3 kilograms. Okay, and then I know that Q6 hours is 4 doses. Okay, now I can start. So my low end is going to be 10 milligrams per kilogram. Oh, which is 37.3 kilograms. So 10 times 37.3. So 373 milligrams per day. And then my high end is going to be, let's see, 12 milligrams times 37.3 kilograms. 12 times 37.3, and I get 447.6 milligrams per day. Okay, so my safe dose range is 373 to 447.6 milligrams per day. All right. You have your high end and then your low end. And now I need to know if the ordered dose is safe. Okay, so my order is for 100 milligrams times 4 doses. So that gives me 400 milligrams per day. And it is safe if it falls within this range somewhere. And it does. So yes, it's safe. Okay. So I hope that that all makes sense. We are going to do some review before your exam. If you have any questions, please feel free to let me know. But like I said, we're going to do some reviewing before you guys take your next exam. I will see you guys next week.